a shelter immediately. Get as far below ground as possible. If you have nowhere to go, barricade yourself in the center of your home or a basement if possible. Do not leave your home.
The world you knew is gone.
Got a problem, and I believe you might be the man for the job.
Rage is what
Rage.
I'm so angry right now.
Rage.
Is what Nick is full of. Like the moment we came on to do this review, Nick is like, "This fucking game! I can't wait to talk about how stupid this fucking asshole of a game is." I'm like, "God damn, you took that title literally, man." Nick, calm down,
dude. This game filled me with rage that I'm hoping I can quench in this review and get all my anger out.
This is cool, Nick, because first of all, I've never seen you this angry. Like every week, we talk about you, call you Nicky Poo, talk about how we're gonna rape you and all kind of stuff, and you just laugh it off and stay calm. And then you get to this game, you're like, "Man, fuck this game!" And I was just like, "Damn, Nick, the Nick is finally like exploding."
Nick, show us on the doll where rage touched you.
Fucking everywhere, you cunt.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear, Nick, that you weren't very crazy about this game, because all of us, I myself, Nick, you, and Kevin, and Professor Jeff, and Murphy, we all played the game, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, quite a bit.
And I don't know how much our opinions range, but it sounds like not everybody's going to see eye to eye on this review.
I think I'm going to be in the deep minority here because, you know, IGN, GameSpot, G4, they're all giving this like game 8 out of 10. And I'm thinking, should I just be with the crowd, you know, try and be invisible, or should I give out my real opinion of what I think about
it? Never retreat, never surrender. You stick to Nicky Poo's opinion. Don't you ever. Don't you
it's
ever
like, you know,
you say,
shit. Is there a montage coming up?
I'm going to give my real opinion of what I think about this testicle shitting rectal wart of a game, all right?
Testicle shitting.
Testicle shitting.
Where
Damn.
did you come up with that?
Now that's a rage for your ass right there when you shit testicles, man. Which apparently it made Nick do. Nick, I would like to do a training montage as you prepare for this review, man, because I think everybody's gonna want to beat your ass after they hear your review. By the way, Nick, I could probably agree with you on some things. Now, whether that makes me on the side of the game or against the game, we'll see as we start to talk about the game a little bit more. But this game is from id Software, who have a new engine for this game. Now, what is it? Is it are they calling it the Rage engine, or is it id Tech 5 or something?
id Tech 5. id Tech 5 is what it is. Yeah, it's supposed to be the new engine is supposed to be made specifically to make it easy to program a game for multiple platforms without having to like port it. So you just make the game, and then you're able to just run it through their engine, and it says PlayStation, sure, Xbox, whatever, PC, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, I thought it was important to bring that up because, of course, it is seen as one of the forerunners, one of the innovators of the shooting genre, the first-person shooting genre. And
I think we're in the sunset of that. I think that might be coming to a close.
See, there's another dissenting opinion. I can't wait to hear this.
I really think that now id is basically the Michael Bay of video games. It's like grit and explosions and wow, look at that. And okay, that was dumb. You know?
Yeah.
Well, wait. I mean, if you're judging id based off of like the games that they make, that's never been their strong point.
No.
I mean, John Carmack is a genius, but
yeah,
it's
also
they don't
robot.
Yeah. I mean, we took a look at what Doom 3, Doom 2, the awesome story in Doom 1, which was murder everything.
Yes, exactly. Get the biggest gun you can and kill everything that moves.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know what you mean by starting to, because it has always been able to come in and give you a premise. Like you're a Marine who all of a sudden finds himself in hell and has to fight his way out of the planet that hell is taking over. And it's like, wow, that sounds cool. And then you play the game and it's just like, I ain't doing shit but shooting stuff. Like that premise is gone by the end of the game. I shot that premise on my way to the end of this game, you know?
I think they make the game and then they say, hey, writer nerds, make a story. Here's the game. Put some words in there.
The main character has to be a space marine, some kind of marine.
You know what? You
and
guys
can't talk.
Well, Steve, you guys are you're joking, but that seriously is what's going on with this game, and it's probably one of the biggest criticisms, not only of this game but of id software itself. So, I mean, what story you have here is that you play, yes, yet another nameless protagonist who, at the start of the game, is being placed in a government-safe chamber called the Ark.
Or Vault.
Is it called the? I'm sorry, called the Vault. Aren't you like an Ark?
No, it's called the Ark. No, you're getting confused between Fallout 3 and this, which I don't blame you for, because it's the same fucking storyline. Okay, so
yeah. I mean, we'll tell you what this game is a combination of as we continue. But yeah, in this game, it's called the Ark, and they are putting people in there like special minds with the hopes of saving them after there is this apocalyptic rendering asteroid that's going to hit the Earth. Now, after impact, you wake up years later, and you're the only survivor in your chamber. Everybody's dead. They look like mummies. And you get up and you walk out, and the moment you walk out, you're greeted by
John Goodman. That's him. Man.
Hey, buddy, come on.
But can I point one thing out?
No, you cannot. Hold on. So you emerge you're attacked by some hostile person. You get saved by one of the locals, and then you finally begin to realize that, hey, you're like in this dangerous new world that's full of bandits, full of mutants, and a society that's just pretty much trying to piece back together civilization as best as they can. Now you're thinking to yourself like, okay, wow, that's some good old fashioned apocalypse right there. That sounds cool. And yeah, it sounds cool. After that, it don't mean shit. Because when you emerge from that chamber and you're saved by this guy who obviously is one of the good people. He puts you in a car. Now you're thinking like, okay, after decades, probably a century of being in some like sleep chamber, and you wake up, the person who saved you would be like, wow, man, you must be new to this place. You must be hungry. You probably have to take a major shit right now. And this guy,
here's a gun.
Yeah, you probably want to take a rest or something. No, the mummy gets in the car. It's like, hey, I saved your ass. You need to do me a favor. You need to go and
another favor. Another.
Yeah, you need to go and kill these people over there. And it's like, God damn, man, I just woke up. Can I just, please go like sit down for a second? And
I was just in a coma, and I woke up to find the Earth was destroyed. Yeah, tough shit. Here's a gun. Go kill some shit.
Yeah, and from that point on, you were like people's like errand bitch. From that first person for the rest of the game. So, what are you gonna say, Nick?
I was just gonna point out that when you wake up, it's 100 years later. Do you know that's fucking impossible? Like, for the world to get back to normal after an asteroid that size striking it would be like thousands and thousands. There should be nuclear winter right now. There should be like bacteria shouldn't survive there.
The timeline didn't really add up. It's like, wow, you guys made a lot of progress in such a little time, Seriously, the guy that rescues you, it's John Goodman.
But it's John Goodman after Slim Fast. I mean, he's not.
No, it's him
John
doing
Goodman.
the voice. That's really John Goodman.
That really is John Goodman?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm Dan Hager, and you are one lucky son of a bitch. Ark survivors are worth a lot of money to whoever hands them over to the authority. But you don't even know the authority yet. Well, I guess you don't know anything about any of this. Welcome to the future.
You thought I was just making some random, like, Jason's having a stroke or something, just throwing out John Goodman.
Yeah, I was like, okay, ha. Okay, Jason, cool.
No, you're rescued by Sully from Monsters, Inc.
I was going more along the lines of Walter from Big Lebowski, but yeah.
Oh, that's even better. I'm glad you woke up. You're entering a world of pain.
Yeah.
Hey.
Now go
Work at Zero, Smokey.
Now you're gonna go join my bowling team. My apocalyptic bowling team.
I want you to go kill the Jesus.
I just want to see John Goodman like standing on top of one of those dune buggies, smashing it with a crowbar, saying, "This is what happens when you fuck a mutant in the ass."
Your character probably doesn't say something because his name is actually Donnie. So if you did try to say it, he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up, Donnie."
Yeah, that's why he doesn't talk. He knows better.
Yeah, man. Okay, so it's easy to hold the story against the game if you really want to look that far into it. But here's the thing. Now, for all those people who say, Corey's always criticizing first-person shooters because they don't have any stories. He's always criticizing because they're using the same weapons. And
Correction, one person is saying that. Everyone else is cool.
No, I know the other people looking at me and saying that. They're not writing in the comments, but I know you're out there, you sons of bitches. I know you're thinking that shit about me. But let me tell you something right now. I always said that if the game can be fun, or if it can hold its own in some sort of presentation, or if they just make the game enjoyable enough to where I don't have to think about those things, then I'm cool with it. In this game, for me, you're right. Not Jeff. Shut up, Jeff. It's not you. Jason.
Aw.
Jason, you hit it right on the head. No, Jason, you said it perfectly when you said that this is a Michael Bay movie. I mean, this is pretty much somebody who's been given, if it was a movie, it was somebody who's been given $100 million to produce a B film story. You know, and either people are going to say that's a waste of money, or some people are going to say, you know what, the story isn't there, but it's really great to look at. In this case, I found this game not only a lot of fun to play, but I just thought it was such a gorgeous looking game that I was distracted by any faults that the game might have. While they're still there, and I'm going to mention them, I could praise this game for a lot more. I mean, talking about the visuals in this game, I mean, the wasteland, all of the destruction, all of the skyscrapers that are falling apart, all of the
So detailed.
Oh, all the people. I mean, the pores and the freckles on the people. I mean, it's amazing. And none of this stuff, like one of my criticisms of something like Deus Ex, Human Revolution, was that you go to levels where you can see them using the same elements, like maybe even simply a wall over and over again. But here, it's like I can't really see any detail that was used in two different spots. I felt like I really was in another organic world.
That is, you can't see it once the textures all pop into place, and you can finally see what the game looks like.
Well, we need to distinguish between that because you guys played it on the PS3, and apparently you had that problem. I was playing it on the Xbox. I didn't have any problem like that at all. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it's just on the PlayStation 3. I think that part of the rendering for id Tech 5, whenever you're spinning, I mean, the frame rate in this game is beautiful. But when you spin around and look at something, it is always blurry, and it goes from low to medium